you took the trouble to read the Situations Vacant column in the New Zealand Herald last week. Wouldn't want to embarrass anyone. But if you had, you might have noticed an advertisement for the role of High Commissioner in Kiribati, arguably the toughest assignment in the ministry, heading our representation in a Pacific nation with more challenges than most. This is the most overt signal that I've seen so far that heads of mission roles, ambassadors and high commissioners that is, are not the exclusive preserve of staff of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. While there are good internal candidates for this very demanding role, we're testing the market. While personnel decisions in the Ministry are totally the preserve of the Chief Executive, the appointments of heads of mission is my responsibility in consultation with the Chief Executive. Very simply, we're taking the approach that will appoint the best person for the job. You'll be aware that our ambassador in Washington is former Prime Minister and World Trade Chief Mike Moore. Our ambassador at the UN is former Deputy Prime Minister and Auckland businessman Jim McCully. I've just appointed former Army General and current head of our Customs Service, Martin Dunn, as High Commissioner in Canberra. At the same time, the Chief Executive is trying to reach down into the middle ranks of the Ministry to promote younger, talented people into heads of mission roles. The Ministry's got a track record of losing too many talented younger people because they've been forced to wait too long to find their opportunities. In other respects, other aspects of the Ministry's work, we're trying to be more open-minded about how we accomplish our goals. In the aid area, I'm keen to do more work in partnership with NGOs. And for some time, we've been trying to develop a model that will make it easy for business and professional people to volunteer their services for a finite period of time to provide leadership in aid projects in the region. New Zealand's aid budget has for far too long operated as a closed shop. I want to create more opportunities for New Zealanders to be a part of our development work, especially in this region, and to make it relatively easy for them to do so. This makes sense when it comes to capacity building activities in areas like agriculture and tourism, which are highly specialised, and in relation to major infrastructure development, and increasing a part of our program. What I've discovered in my discussions with leading players in these sectors is that many are happy to volunteer and to give their time for free to be part of a New Zealand incorporated approach to development work, provided we can be more flexible and open-minded about the way in which we go about our business. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've painted for you a picture of a ministry that is undergoing considerable change to provide services that this country will need in the years ahead in a very tightly fiscally constrained environment. The top of the list is our contribution to ensure that we lift the export sector from 30% to 40% of our GDP. In that regard, we're very conscious of the role that we can play and the role that we cannot play. The real players in that game are in this room and in this city. So I do appreciate the opportunity to give you a brief outline of the work we're trying to do to improve a Department of State in which you invest a significant amount of taxpayers' money every year. And over time, I hope you will see that the changes that we're embarking upon now will improve the economic performance of our country and also enhance our leadership role in this region. Thank you very much.